Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, December 5th. Coming up on Cullman Today, a Vinemont man is behind bars accused of producing and possessing child sexual abuse material. Plus, a 71-year-old Hanceville man is dead after his pickup left the road and overturned. And Hanceville's new mayor and council are sworn in. Who's on the team and what's changing at City Hall? All this plus your 4 and 4 weather and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. A Vinemont man is facing multiple child pornography charges. Omar Blas Hernandez, 32, was arrested Tuesday by Cullman County Sheriff's Office deputies on warrants stemming from an alleged incident that reportedly occurred in October. According to court records, Hernandez is charged with production of child sexual abuse material, possession of child sexual abuse materials, and aggravated criminal surveillance. Hernandez allegedly recorded sexual intercourse of a minor child and electronically recorded 2 other people in a private location without their consent for sexual gratification. He's being held in the Cullman County Detention Center on a $50,000 bond. A Hanceville man was killed in a single vehicle crash that occurred at approximately 5:45 p.m. Wednesday. Alabama State troopers identified the victim as 71-year-old Jeffrey A. Frederick. Troopers said Frederick was fatally injured when the 2007 GMC Sierra pickup he was driving left the roadway, struck a ditch, and overturned. He was pronounced deceased at the scene. The crash occurred on County Road 38 near Alabama Highway 91, approximately 10 miles south of Dodge City in Cullman County. Nothing further is available as troopers with Aaliyah's Highway Patrol Division continue to investigate. The Hanceville City Council met November 3rd at the Hanceville Civic Center for its organizational meeting, setting the framework for the 25 through 29 term and swearing in the city's new leadership team. Cullman County District Judge Chad Floyd administered the oaths of office as Mayor Paul Campbell took the gavel from outgoing Mayor Jim Sawyer, and council members Jana Shelton, Robert Powell, Kim Brown, Cameron Rowe, and Nolan Bradford were all sworn in. The council quickly moved into business, approving its consent agenda and reappointing Tanya Wilcox as city clerk. Members then named Councilmember Nolan Bradford as mayor pro tem and appointed Mayor Campbell to represent the city on the Coleman-Jefferson Gas Board. A series of appointments followed to key boards and commissions, including the Hanceville Water and Sewer Board, Industrial Development Board, and Planning Commission, filling seats with community members and city leaders to help guide growth and infrastructure over the next several years. Before adjourning, the council updated who can sign on city bank accounts to reflect the new administration and voted to move work sessions to 6 p.m., still held immediately before regular council meetings on the second and fourth Thursdays at City Hall. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Cullman Police and the Sheriff's Office team up for elite SWAT hostage rescue training, and Wallace State shines a spotlight on the partners and students powering our local workforce. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Auburn University has named Dr. Eve Brantley the new 1862 Extension Director for the Alabama Cooperative Extension System, effective January 1st. Brantley, a longtime Auburn faculty member and extension leader, has worked as a multi-county agent, associate director, and director of the Auburn Water Resources Center. Her background includes more than 2 decades of extension work focused on water resources, stormwater management, and watershed stewardship. In her new role, she will serve as Chief Administrative Officer for Alabama Extension, guiding more than 700 faculty and staff across both Auburn and Alabama A&M and in all 67 counties, including Cullman. She will oversee statewide programs, strategic planning, and partnerships that support research-based education, workforce development, and quality of life in communities across Alabama. Alabama 4-H and Alabama Extension, along with the Alabama 4-H Club Foundation, are now accepting applications for the Alabama 4-H Club Foundation Scholarship Program. More than $65,000 in scholarship funds is available to 4-Hers across the state, including teens right here in Cullman County. The scholarships are designed to help active 4-H members who are graduating this year take their next step after high school. Organizers are encouraging all eligible seniors to apply. Applications are being handled through 4-H Online, the same system families already use to manage their 4-H enrollment. Students and parents can log in to complete the application and learn more about available awards. For additional details or help getting started, graduating seniors can also reach out to their local Alabama Extension office. Cullman Police officers have taken their training to the next level, completing SWAT Level 3 Hostage Rescue Certification to better handle the most complex and high-risk situations. This advanced course is designed for scenarios where every second counts, and it reflects the department's ongoing commitment to preparedness, professionalism, and public safety. The training was conducted alongside deputies from the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, highlighting the strong partnership between the two agencies. Working and training together means they're ready to respond as one team when critical incidents happen anywhere in the city or county. Both departments say they'll continue investing in specialized training so they can provide the highest level of protection and service to the people of Cullman and Cullman County. Wallace State Community College's Center for Career and Workforce Development hit pause to say thank you to the partners helping train our local workforce. Over the last year, the center has served nearly 7,000 students and worked with more than 340 businesses and industries. At an appreciation event on campus, President Vicki Karlowicz and staff recognized Wytech Kalex Toyotetsu, Alabama as Employer of the Year for its mentoring, hands-on training, and scholarship support. Nursing student and May 2026 class president Pamela Tidmore and mechatronics student Mindy Ditzler were named Work-Based Learning Students of the Year, while Cullman Economic Development Director Dale Greer was honored for helping connect education, industry, and community growth. Wallace State also spotlighted its growing Powerful Partnerships program for local employers. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and remember those who have lost their lives this week. Howard James Charles Anderson, 93, passed away Friday, November 28th. Visitation will be held tomorrow from 9 to 11 a.m. at Moss Service Funeral Home with a celebration of life funeral service following. Graveside committal service will be held at New Prospect Baptist Cemetery. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his friends and family. Now let's take a look at your weather forecast. Today stays cloudy and cool with highs only in the upper 40s and a very light wind. Tonight we keep the clouds and areas of fog will develop with lows dropping into the mid-30s. Tomorrow expect some patchy fog early, then mostly cloudy through the day with a high near 50 and calm conditions. Saturday night looks partly cloudy, still chilly with lows in the mid-30s and just a slight chance of a shower after midnight. Sunday will be a little milder, mostly cloudy with highs in the mid-50s and a small chance of rain. Sunday night, rain chances go up a bit to around 30% with mostly cloudy skies and lows in the mid-30s. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a great weekend, Cullman.